This tweet that you see right here on the screen could be one of the most profound, important indicators of the bottom of the bear market, or at least hinting at the bottom of the bear market. Crypto is now dead. And we're going to talk about this from a timeline perspective. We're going to see how it integrates into these charts and what I mean by a huge indicator in terms of the bottom of the bear market. Before we do, please, I want to just talk about where we are in this bear market right now. And I want you to comment below, and I want you to let me know, where do you think we are in this bear market? As we look at the psychology of a market cycle, we all enjoy the euphoria that happens in these bull market highs, but on the way down, it becomes difficult to decipher, to figure out where are we right now, because there is so much mixed negative emotion. And I just want to throw this out there. I think we're kind of in between anger and depression. Right now, when you go on YouTube or you go on Twitter, especially, and I'm talking in the last couple of days, I haven't seen it this bad since 2018. It's like a ghost town. Where is everybody going? Where have they gone? Everybody, the masses have left crypto. Right now, in the bottom range of a bear market is when they should be here. This is when all the hype should be here. The fear of missing out should be happening right now. And we're in this kind of depressed environment, and there's still a lot of anger going on right now. And so I just wanted to get your opinion on where you think we are in this bear market low. And we're going to kind of bring in some social data that also plays its role in finding where we are in this bottom. And let's just do it right now. So if you go back, and this is what I want to just start with. If you go back and you look at 99bitcoins.com, you're going to see all of these headlines from back in the day. The Bitcoin con may soon be over. This is December 9th, 2018. Here's one. Bitcoin will go to zero, January 23rd, 2019. Those two negative headlines, look at this, literally marking the bottom of the last bear market. That first one about Bitcoin con being kind of that last low, right around the last low of the last bear market. And then Bitcoin going to zero, kind of signaling that higher low before Bitcoin actually exited the bear market and went on to ridiculously all-time high levels. Now, we kind of talked about Bitcoin, the Bitcoin obituaries, and this 99bitcoins.com, which shows every time Bitcoin has been pronounced dead. But what I want to do in this video is I want to take some of those past events and I want to put them on the chart like we just did. And I want to look at this tweet that we started with in this video, and I want to discuss the timeline. And what you're going to see is absolutely insane. It's obviously no guarantee, but the data is insane how the timeline of this bear market is playing out right now as it interacts with social data like this, the negativity that we see. So we're going to look at that chart in a minute. Before we do, shout out to CoinLedger sponsoring this video. Thank you, everybody, for just kind of bearing with me as I mention this sponsor. They are one of the most valuable projects, products, whatever you want to call it in crypto. And if you're a macro crypto investor like myself, it's a game changer. Crypto tax is done in minutes. What I want to just briefly touch on is, because we're in a bear market, because the Bitcoin chart looks the way it does right now, so many people in losses, it's not only just a sponsored video, obviously, and I'm giving them the shout out and we're talking about it, and go sign up with the link below, but it's a valuable tool. It's a resource that's going to save money, save time. So how crypto losses offset capital gains? We're kind of talking about tax loss harvesting. Can you claim a capital loss if you haven't sold your crypto? You need to actually realize your loss for it to count as a capital loss that can be written off on your taxes. To realize a loss, you must incur a taxable event. So this is how it's broken down. Trading or selling crypto for fiat, you can incur a loss. Trading one crypto for another crypto, that can incur a loss. And spending crypto to buy a good or service, that can incur a loss. So in other words, you need to actually dispose of your crypto to realize a loss. So those are three scenarios where you can do that. And CoinLedger tracks all of these things happening if you're going to do it, and it tracks it right into their system. And all you have to do is connect the system to your exchange accounts. You preview your report. You watch the platform calculate your gains or losses. In this case of tax loss harvesting, you generate the tax report and you're good to go. and you're planning. You're making proper decisions based on timing of where we are in the market, based on the data that's available. And CoinLedger, it's just, I say it time and time again, I love having them as a sponsor just because they've saved me so much time and stress over the years. And the team itself, David over there, and the rest of the team over there at CoinLedger, they're just awesome. We have an interview that we'll be dropping on this YouTube channel also in the future. Looking forward to doing that. But go sign up with the link below, everybody. They have some awesome offers, and appreciate CoinLedger for sponsoring this video. So back to the timeline. The timeline is, number one, based off of the fact that our technical analysis on this YouTube channel doesn't guarantee, but from what I've been seeing, we're in this bottom range, and we can go lower, but we're in this bottom range so similar to previous bear markets. Now, we just took a look at these headlines, Bitcoin just going to zero, crypto is done in the last bear market. And these were huge indicators, because what they do is, from a social perspective, they reflect that fear mentality. And it's the whole narrative of buy the fear, sell the greed. And when we start seeing fear, it's an indicator. It's an alert. And when we start seeing mass fear and these fear headlines, it's an alert. And you see just 2018 played out perfectly. And we have right now, and this is the 99bitcoins.com website. It's this one right here is what we started this video with. Crypto is never coming back. And it's November 14th, and you can see it on this chart. And what's so intriguing to me about this is, on this website, so far for this entire bear market, this tweet that this person tweeted about crypto's never coming back, it's the lowest price so far in this bear market. Could this possibly be marking kind of the low of the bear market, at least from a social perspective, meaning this tweet right here will be the tweet, the biggest fear tweet at the lowest price in this bear market. Very similar, mimicking what happened in 2018. So if that's the case, and you can see the tweet here, again, this is November 14th, 2022. Crypto is now dead. FTX, a cryptocurrency exchange, collapsed last week, proving a lot of cool guys horribly wrong. If this is true, this is how it plays into the chart. So let's look at this. Here's zoomed out. There's a lot going on, but I want to break it down very simply for you. If you go back here, and let me scroll back so we can see this. If you go back to 2015 bear market low, the one thing I really want to just make a note of is this. From the halving of the 2012 halving to the actual resistance at this 786 line, the line that we fall below in bear markets, that resistance right there is around, let's see, this is saying it was 833 days. And then if we go to the next cycle low, which was a 2018 cycle low, you can see to that resistance around 889 days from the 2016 halving. So we fall below the 786 yellow line and we get pulled back up to it around 889 days. Now, what I want to show you is we are right in that range. From the 2020 halving to this bear market, Bitcoin right now, 924 days, just over the last cycle of 889 days. Bitcoin falling below the 786 line, and even right now as I do this video, it is just testing the 786 line. Obviously, on the shorter term, we're tracking this. We want to see if Bitcoin can break above and escape this. This would be very meaningful in the macro, kind of a divergence from what happened in previous cycles. But right now, seeing resistance at the same time, just a month ago, again, when all of these things were happening in last cycles, just around a month ago, we're getting these new fear headlines. And by the way, this is not the only one. If we go to this website, you can see one here. This was November 9th. Crypto died today, very close to the one we just covered on the tweet. And then here's one even more recently, the end of November. Bitcoin is on the road to irrelevance. So all of this happening, and you can actually see that tweet almost exactly at the 786 resistance, $17,168. And this is where we are right now on this chart. We're in that resistance area. And once again, this is where we have been in these previous bear markets where we were getting the fear headlines. We just looked at it, 2018, the fear headlines. There's the resistance being hit, Bitcoin. And it's all happening once again. And for me, and this is just my opinion, it's how I see things. For me, when we get this repetition of negativity in bear market low ranges, according to technical analysis and the cycles of Bitcoin that we've been tracking for years, when all of these things start coming together, opportunity is just there. And while the market is just sleeping and so many people are leaving the space, it's incredible to see opportunity screaming at us in the face. Obviously, there's risk here. I know that. There are no guarantees here. Crypto could go to zero. Who knows? But I'm just saying, from just a risk appetite perspective, it's becoming very obvious. And these social data points that we have on the screen, I think are incredibly valuable. And so while, yes, I say the title of this video a little bit clickbait, the content within this video is one of the most valuable pieces of data that I'm watching right now for myself. So I hope you found value in it as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you all for watching. Appreciate CoinLedger for sponsoring this video. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.